It feels like it's going faster and it's making his whole body hurt. He also has the early stages of Alzheimer's. All of those things show that he's not doing well. He's having a hard time. Phil Robertson, the well-liked head of the Duck Dynasty family, has had a lot of problems over the years. But this fight may be the hardest one he's ever had. Phil has been an inspiration to many with his faith and wisdom for many years. Now he has been given a sad diagnosis that has made his family rely on each other more than ever. How does the Robertson family deal with this new situation? What does this mean for Phil's legacy? Come along with us as we share the moving journey of a family brought together by love, faith, and strength through the hardest times in life. The sad news from Phil Robertson. The sad news that Phil Robertson has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease was recently shared by his family. It feels like it's going faster and it's making his whole body hurt. He also has the early stages of Alzheimer's. All of those things together show that he's not doing what he's having trouble with. As this condition gets worse, it gets harder to do daily things because it affects your mind and ability to think. For the Robertsons, the news was a big blow, but it has also brought them closer together. Now, everyone is coming together to help Phil through this tough time by giving him care and mental support. There is no known fix for Alzheimer's disease, which means that Phil will have to deal with slow changes in his abilities. Even so, his family is still determined to enjoy every moment with him. Willie Robertson, his son, talks a lot about how close the family is. He told them that this discovery has brought them closer together and urged them to face the new facts together. Being strong for Phil means more than just putting up with his situation. He also finds strength in his family's love and presence. They are going on this trip together, and they are making the most of every day they have with him by drawing on their faith and strong family values. But they're helping him in more ways than one. Watch out for now, don't miss it. The family ideals shown on Duck Dynasty are more important than ever. Phil's life has been shaped by his faith, giving support and direction during this tough time. Today, the family said in a statement that they are relying on prayer and faith in God's kindness. Their strong faith has brought them comfort and given hope to others who are going through the same thing. Phil's Alzheimer's may make it hard for him to remember things, but his family is eager to keep his spirit alive and carry on his work. Dealing with Alzheimer's in the family is hard on both a mental and a physical level, as it is for many carers. Still, they are sharing events that bring them closer together and give them moments of connection and joy. They enjoy laughing and sharing stories together and use Phil's good days to make memories that will last a lifetime. His grandkids love spending more time with him and finding him funny and wise, while making memories they'll treasure. Think of that as a very good thing. These small actions have a big impact on the Robertson family and help them stay focused on what's most important. Jay Robertson, Phil's wife, is affectionately called Miss K. She has been by his side through every stage of life. As of now, she is his main carer and makes sure he gets the care and attention he needs while keeping their home feeling normal. Everyone in the family is still strong because of her love and devotion. Miss K says that their faith is what has kept them together a lot of the time. During this hard time, their faith is stronger than ever and serves as the basis for their journey. There will be no escape for the Duck Dynasty family from the public eye, not even during this tough time. A few days ago, Willie Robertson talked about his new project, which will bring their story back to TV. This project is more than just fun. It lets them talk about their journey and connect with other people who may be going through the same things. A lot of people who watch the show are excited to see the family come back because they are always honest about the ups and downs of their lives. During this chapter, the Robertsons are thinking about family, faith, and hope, which are very important to them. Having Alzheimer's is definitely a tough condition, but the Robertson family's story shows that love and unity can bring joy even during hard times. They want this new project to show people that they are not alone, no matter what problems they are having, and we can keep moving forward together if you believe and support each other. And this trip has more to come. Don't go anywhere, a heritage that is worth fighting for. When Phil Robertson was diagnosed, it had a big effect on his family. It also brought the Duck Dynasty community together to show they care and support him. For all of his life, Phil has been known for having strong morals, working hard, and staying true to his faith. Because of these traits, he left behind a tradition that his family wants to keep alive. Living with Alzheimer's is hard in many ways, but it has also given the Robertsons a chance to reflect on the steps they took to get where they are now. That's when they remember the lessons Phil taught them about life and the memories that keep inspiring their family and the people in their neighborhood. Phil Robertson's roots are humble. He was born in Louisiana in 1946 and has lived there ever since. He grew up in the country with a family that was there for him and taught him the importance of working hard and living simply. These early events made him a strong, resourceful man who loved the woods and was determined to take care of his family. Phil used his shooting and fishing skills to support his family long before Duck Dynasty made him famous. Because of how practical he was, he finally started the Duck Commander brand, a business that made handcrafted duck calls and was a huge hit. Early in his marriage to Miss Kay, Phil went through one of the most important times in his life. The couple had a hard time with money and sometimes had to live in a broken-down trailer without even the most basic services. Miss Kay thinks about those hard years a lot, remembering how they kept going even though things were hard. Phil stayed focused on taking care of his family through it all, and they will never forget how determined he was. His flexibility and willingness to help out during hard times are still admired by the Robertson family. Be sure to keep watching to find out how they're honoring his memory during these tough times. As Phil's health has gotten worse, his family has found comfort in telling old stories about him that show how strong and funny he was. Phil gave up a bright football career to focus on his family and faith. This is one of those stories. He was a great player in college and even played with Terry Bradshaw, who is in the NFL Hall of Fame. Phil, on the other hand, didn't want a life full of fame and money. He instead chose a simpler road that was in line with his values. This choice would eventually shape the unique way of life of the Robertson family. The family's religion has always been important to them, and it is still important to them as Phil fights Alzheimer's. Miss Kay has told them many times that prayer is their best tool. The Robertsons have talked about how they pray every night as a family, asking for help and strength. These times of family togetherness are not only helping Phil deal with things, but they are also making the family closer than ever. That's not all though. This is another way that Phil's family is honoring him. Along with their religion, the Robertsons are doing things to make sure that Phil's legacy lives on for future generations. Willie Robertson, who has become a family leader, recently talked about his plans for a new project that will record Phil's life. This project will honor his impact on their family and the neighborhood, while also bringing attention to Alzheimer's. The goal is to honor Phil's journey and give hope to people who are going through similar things. Fans of Duck Dynasty are very excited about this project because it will be a special tribute to Phil's life. One more way the Robertsons are honoring Phil's life is by making sure the Duck Commander business keeps doing well. Phil isn't doing as much work as he used to, but his influence can still be felt throughout the whole business. The lessons his father gave them, like working hard, paying attention to details and having a strong sense of family, are still important to his sons, who are now in charge. The company keeps growing while staying true to its roots, which shows how Phil's influence lives on. During this time, the grandkids have also taken on important roles. Lots of things, from useful skills to lessons about life, their pawpaw has taught them. They spend more time with him now and learn about his early life and the things that are important to him. Phil is happy about these exchanges because he gets to see his knowledge being passed on to the next generation. These times not only help him feel better, but they also keep the family close and focused on what's important. Their trip isn't over yet, though. Stay with us to find out how they're using this challenge to motivate other people. The goal of a family to make a change. The Robertson family has decided to focus on more than just their own problems. As Phil's Alzheimer's gets worse, they want to spread information about the disease. Alzheimer's affects millions of families around the world, but the Robertsons are determined to bring more attention to the problems it causes and the ways people can help their loved ones who have it. The family has spoken out about their experiences and used their stage to teach others what it's like to take care of an Alzheimer's person. Phil's wife of more than 50 years